Hi, my friends. This is Farah. Today I'm talking about, still I'm continuing the frequency and vibration. And this is going to be good because still I'm going to talk about that. This is the important part of our discussion for a while because that's the part we can change ourselves. I remember 20 years ago, the way I was seeing the world was different right now. 20 years ago, it's like, I was thinking what I see, what I around me is depending on my parents or my husband or my sibling. And I was like, I didn't know the world I was uh, I was in that. I was connected with that word. It was the word. I wasn't in middle of my center, in center of that word. I didn't think. I start to get information, reading, uh, educating myself. I intelligence came to me, and I felt like after years research about life, when I'm looking back, oh my God, it's so much different. The world I am right now is I am in center of that world because I know uh, back time I didn't know I'm the one. I'm creating my world. I'm the one um, directing my world. And now it's like I know I'm the one, I'm the director of my world. What is inside, I am directing that. I'm center of that. That's why, because I'm talking about this. Back time you were saying, okay, I'm gonna change myself, but I didn't have any information. Where should I change myself? Where should I go? I was thinking I'm energy, but I wasn't this much educated like I have. My body has a frequency. My thoughts, they have vibration. They have higher frequency. They have lower frequency. My body itself, the food I'm eating, it brings the higher or lower frequency to my body. Now I see like mind and soul and body are so connected, and I can control three of them, bring to the harmony. And that is very important. Back time I didn't know how there's this stuff is happening, and they have to come in harmony to create the life we're supposed to create from beginning. This has to be done. Bring the body, soul, and mind to the harmony. Now, just with the education and with being intelligent, you can bring yourself to that. That's why we have to all the time rejuvenate our information and past in the past, but we have to go further. We have to move to the future. Now I'm gonna talk more about I talked in my old videos what we eat, um, what is around us. Nature has the highest frequency. That's why when you go to nature, you feel happy because you're getting that vibration comes to you. And the food you eating, if you eat in a like a, um, organic or raw, it just comes energy from directly from sun. That energy creates a higher vibration. That's why we have to eat good, high frequency, like organic things, good vegetable, fruits, seeds, nuts. Um, Having the flowers around yourself, especially roses, is good because it has higher frequency. And mm, roses is like I myself, I drink the rose water all the time because brings my frequency to the higher level. um, that's why what you eat is very important. Keep your frequency uh, between the healthy body is between 65 to 75 megahertz. That's why you have to eat good. um, like the oils, like lavender, peppermint, these are very good for your body too. And the thoughts I talked about it, we don't need the cluttered thoughts, we need the pure thoughts. We need the thoughts, has thoughts, they have their aura. If they are pure, their aura is pure aura. But if they clutter, if they have a negative energy connected to them, it's this aura is not clean aura. That's why all we have to know what we have to um, clean ourselves, mind, soul, body. That's why it's very important to understand. Back from 20 years ago, I cannot imagine this stuff is happening, and I have to know this stuff. And now I'm like, oh my God, I wish I knew this 20 years ago. And my life was different back time. Um, that's why you create in your life. If you attract to the bad thing is gonna come to you. If you attract to a good thing is gonna come to you. The important things is sometimes we make a mistakes. That's we try. It's okay. That's how you learn from mistakes. You making experiences. Each experience is shows us our purpose. If you are so in a moment you feeling, oh, so much is happening in one time, that's you're lucky because you're making experiences. You're getting pure. You If you understand that uh, purpose, in that moment you're saying, oh my God, this much bad thing happening, this much stuff is happening in just a limited time. That's you are lucky because you're learning, you experience it. How much you experiencing your you becoming pure, you becoming clean. Your body, soul, and mind is clean. That's why we have to be appreciate even we are in pain, because we're learning, we are going in a good direction. Um, Sometimes we are in a lower frequency. It depends on what we eat, depends on what we think. Our frequency in our body is very low, and then we start to attract the bad thing in our life. The bad people comes to our life. What happens, because there's out there's a people, they know who is low frequency. That's why they attack to those people. The people they have high frequency, they don't get attacked by the bad people, because the bad people, they know who has low frequency, that they are easy to attract those people. That's why it's very important to have high frequency with our thoughts and with our good food. uh, we keep our frequency higher. Even some governments, they have they put us in a they tune us in a special frequency. And if you think like now in this era of the time, even the holy Bibles and holy books, they talked about we gonna reach the time. It's a very different time. um, it's they are talking about this time right now, because the world, it tuned um, in the vibrational, in the frequency. We are, all of us, we are on that, we tuned on that. It's not a uh, pure frequency. It's like a channel, like a radio channel. If you, like for example, you tune in some, you hear very good, very clear. But when you are away from that antenna, or you feel like it's static, that's where we are tuned in that static mode of the frequency. That's why we are in, feel more trouble. We are not depressed, anxiety, because we are in that static mode. We are the word is in that, not the clarity of the frequency. It's the static of the frequency. So bothers us more. We are in trouble, more we feel um, bad. That's why some governments, they put their economy, they put in that frequency. Everything is like set up, and we are in that time of the era. We are, all of us, we tuned in that frequency. That's why it's not a good time. We are not happy with our life, much troubled, much problemized. There's no clarity in our life. One day we're gonna come out from that. It's very soon, because it's not gonna be always like that. There's a light after a tunnel. I hope you guys liked it. Still, I'm gonna keep going with the frequency, because that's the place you can change yourself. The thoughts you have, the what is your diet, everything. What is your belief? The spiritual belief is something is keep us going. If you don't have any belief, it's just you lost. Believe, it doesn't mean you have to have a like religion belief. Belief can be some other things. Believe in something higher. It just opens up our mind. The way humanity came, I don't know. I don't want to go through that. How the books are saying, the holy books, or how the physics science is saying we came from a big bang, or just one electron made us to this. But whatever happened, what made us we reach to this point, there's something, it's planted in that humanity, in human, and keeps us going. It's a belief. Doesn't matter what kind of belief or who you are believing or what religion you have. It's just that belief you have in something that brings you a clarity, that brings you a cleanness, that brings you a purity. It's that's very important. Clean thoughts, clean foods, and believe in something creates a human and brings this human to the state of purity. That's what we are going. That's our purpose. That's what we have to elevate ourselves to that. That's how we can go from lower frequency to higher frequency. And that's our purpose. That's what we have to understand. You guys have a great night.